All right, Sani and Amal, we were doing question number 117 in the previous class, I guess. I think I have given this question as your homework. Yes or no, Sani and Amal? Tell me whether you guys have completed this question. Yes or no, guys? Am I audible to both of you? Sania, I'm not able to hear you. Could you please speak louder? Or if I don't know whether you're speaking or not. And when you tried this question, tell me now so that we can move to the next question, or otherwise I'll help you solve this.
No, sir, I didn't do this.
Okay. And Sania, what about you? All right. So you were not there in the previous class. Okay. All right. No problem. Then let's continue our session with this question only. And okay. Actually, we need to start a new topic today. That was about retirement.
Sir,
Anyway,
last class, another sir took the retirement chapter.
sorry, last class.
Last class, you weren't there, and another sir came and he took the retirement of partner. He started the chapter.
He started the chapter.
Yeah.
Okay. And what topic he taught you?
He taught till case 3.
He taught, sorry, case.
Till case 3 of the ratio, that one.
All right. Anyway, so let's continue with 117. In this question, solution to question 170. So see, in this question, question requires us to prepare the valuation account, right? The capital account and the balance sheet as well. All right. So let's start. First of all, we need to start with the format of the different types of account. Just a minute. I already have the format of this. Just a minute. So I already have a format of the revaluation account. Let's just fill the items in it only. Okay, so first adjustment in the question says that Shankar is to bring in 30,000 as his capital and 20,000 as goodwill, which is to remain in the business. All right, so basically Shankar is bringing in capital of 30,000 as well as 20 by way of goodwill. So let's just first of all pass the enter these transaction into the partner's capital account only. So we'll go to the partner's capital account. Since Shankar is bringing in capital, we need to just a minute. I need to change the name of the partners. Okay, so the first thing that is given in the question that the new partner, the name of the new partner was Shankar is bringing in capital 30,000 and goodwill 20,000. So Shankar is bringing in capital by way of cash. So we'll write down to in the partner's capital account on the credit side. We'll write down by cash 30,000 under the Shankar's column. Right? Is this clear, everybody? Since in the question it says that Shankar is bringing in capital of 30,000, so he's bringing in capital by way of cash. So we have written that in the on the credit side of the account, and he's also bringing in 20,000 by way of goodwill. We'll go to the and goodwill. Everybody, I'm sure that both of you understand that goodwill need to be distributed among the partners in the sacrificing ratio. Is that right, Sania and Aman?
Yes, sir.
So we can directly distribute the partners Shankar's goodwill among the partners Sham and Sanjay. So we'll write down by premium for goodwill. Premium for goodwill will be distributed between the amount was 20,000. Na? So to 20,000, what was their old ratio? Old ratio will be considered as their sacrificing ratio. So 2:3 was their old ratio, right? So that means 20,000 into 2/5 and 3/5, right? So that means 8,000 and 12,000. 8,000 and 12,000 into the partner's capital. Right, everyone, is this clear? Both of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then getting back to the question, it says that stock and furniture are to be reduced by 10%. The stock and furniture are need to be reduced by 10%. Now look at the value of the stock. The stock is valued at 18,000. It is to be revalued at
Oh,
okay. Currently, the value of the stock is how much? It is 18,000. Question says that stock and furniture are to be reduced by 10%. So the value, when the value of the asset reduce, on which side of the revaluation account we record that?
on
Tell
the
me.
debit side.
On the debit side or the credit side? Debit side, right? So we'll go to the debit side and write down to stock will reduce by 10%. That means 1,800, and furniture will also reduce by 10%. So two furnitures. Furniture will reduce by 10%. The value of the furniture was 4,400. That means reducing it by 10%, we will get 440 after reduction. Got it? Is this clear? Both of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in the third adjustment in the question says that there is the building is to be appreciated by 15,000. So the value of the building currently is at 40,000. It will be appreciated by 15,000. That means the new value of the building will be 15,000. But anyways, since the value of the building is increasing, we'll go to the revaluation account on the credit side and write down by building. The value of the building is increasing, so on the credit side, we'll write down 15,000. Coming to the question, and let's now read the point D. It says that provision 5% is to be made on sundry debtor for doubtful debt. Now, currently sundry debtor is at 5,500. We need to make the provision for doubtful debt. That means that is going to reduce the amount of debtors by 5%. So I'll write down to debtors on the debit side of the revaluation account, to debtors 5500 into 5%, right? So 550 into 5% will be 275. Now the third, the E point, unaccounted accrued commission income of rupees 2400 to be provided. So see, in the last session as well, I've told you that accrued income of rupees 2400 is an asset, and since the value of the asset is increasing, unaccounted accrued commission income of rupees 2400 is increasing. That means we need to record this on the credit side of the revaluation account. A debtor whose due of 4800 were written off as bad debt paid 50% in the settlement. So the debtor who was assumed to be a bad debt have paid the 50% of the amount. So this is considered as the recovery of bad debt. Bad debt have been recovered by 50%. That means out of 4800 we recover 2400. So this is obviously a gain, and gain is also needed to be recorded on the revaluation account credit side. So both these items will be recorded on the credit side of the revaluation account. We'll go to the revaluation account, and on the credit side, we'll first of all write down by accrued commission income. Unaccounted accrued commission income was how much? It was 2400, already given in the question. And since bad debt was earlier 4800, and out of this 4800 we are able to recover 50%. So whatever the recovery have been made for the bad debt will be considered as a revenue. It is a profit. So 50% will be treated as the profit, and since it will be recorded on the revaluations account credit side by bad debt recovered. Bad debt recovered, that will be 2400 as well. Got it, everyone? Is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Both of you? Both of you, yes or no? Aman, Sania.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Aman, are you there?
Sir.
You understood this point, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. All right, then. So moving on to the next item. Next item says that there is an outstanding rent of 4800. Now see, outstanding rent is what? Outstanding rent is an asset, liability, expense, or a revenue. Tell me. Outstanding rent is what? It is an income, expense, or what? Asset, liability. Tell me, both of you, Sania and Aman. Outstanding rent is what? It is an expense, it is a revenue, it is an asset, or a liability.
Um, it's a liability.
It is a liability. Correct. And since the value of the outstanding rent is not given in the balance sheet on the liability side, that means this is a new liability. That means there is an increase in the value of the liability by 4800. And whenever liability increases, tell me on which side of the revaluation account it need to be recorded.
On the
Tell me quickly.
on the debit.
On the debit side, correct. So we'll go to the debit side of the revaluation account and write down to outstanding rent, right? Outstanding rent and amount was 4800. Then I think every adjustment are dealt with. We have entered every adjustment in the in the revaluation account or the partners capital account. Nothing else need to be recorded in the revaluation account. So now we can just finalize the revaluation account and find out the profit or loss. So let's first of all start with the credit side of the revaluation account. On the credit side, you can see 15,000, and then there is a profit accrued commission is there 2,400 plus 2,400 for the bad debt recovery. Right. So 19,800 is the sum total of the credit side values. $19,800, and out of 19,800 we need to subtract 1,800, we need to subtract 440, we need to subtract 275, we need to subtract 4,800 out of it, and after subtracting all these values we will get 12,485. 12,485. So tell me, what is this 12,485? This will be treated as profit. Yes or no, everybody?
Yes, sir.
I'm on,
Yes, sir.
so 12,485 is the profit. And this profit will be distributed between the partners in their old profit sharing ratio, right? So the old profit sharing ratio for both the partners were 2:3. That is given the second line of the question, 2:3. Profit, that means we need to distribute this 12,485 in the profit sharing ratio. Just distribute it. Let me know the values. Both of you, Sania and Aman. Just distribute 12,485 in their profit sharing ratio and let me know what is the value you are getting. To 12,485 into 2 by 5, first of all, and it will be 494,994. 4,994 for, it will be for the Sham, and for Sanjay it will be, just a minute, 12,485 into 3 upon 5, that is 7,491. Tell me everyone, is this clear?
Yes.
And now what do we do with the revaluation account profit? Tell me.
We have to show it in the balance sheet.
Sorry.
Capital account, sir.
Yeah, we'll show it in the partners capital account. So we'll go to the partners capital account and write down by revaluation account. The valuation account profit is distributed to partners, and Shyam's account will be credited by 4,994 and 7,491 for Shyam. Okay, this is it. Now coming back to the question, now look at the balance sheet. On the liability side, we have the opening capital balances of the partner, right? Capital for Shyam and Sanjay is 34,050 and 34,050 for the Sanjay as well, 34,050. So I'll write down their opening capital balances by balance BD 34,050 and 34,050. Is this clear, both of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else that we need to write in the partners capital account? I don't think there is any other value that we need to record in the partners capital account. I think we can finalize the partners capital account now, na? Sania and Aman?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't think there is any other value that need to be recorded here. So let's just finalize it. And first of all, since there is no other item on the debit side, we can just total the credit side values, and whatever the value that you will get on the credit side, that will be the closing balance of the partners capital account as well. So after totaling 34,050, 8,000 plus 494, 4994, we should get, just a minute, 47044 and 53541, and this will be 30,000. This is the partner's capital account. Tell me, Aman and Sania, if you are finding anything difficult in the question. Everything is clear? Aman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let's just prepare the balance sheet. I'm giving you 5-7 minutes. Please prepare the balance sheet of the question. However, it does not take 5-7 minutes. It will take 5 minutes. Just take your time. Just try to prepare the balance sheet of this question. Please do it quickly. Let me know whether the balance sheets are tallying, the both sides of the balance sheet are tallying or not.
Okay.
Understood? Aman,
Yes,
is that
sir.
clear to you as well?
Yes, sir.
Sania,
Yes, sir.
I want both of you to prepare the balance sheet of the question. सनाउल्ला ईयरबड का है मेरा क्या हुआ लाइन पे है कहाँ रख दिया यार अच्छा रुक जाओ मैं देखता हूँ डन सानिया and Aman both of you
Done, sir.
Yes, we're done.
Aman
Done, sir.
your balance sheet tallied yes or no
Yes, sir.
Sania
Yes, sir.
Sania you are not audible I think there's some problem with your mic please check it okay so Aman just tell me the value of the cash in hand
53,110.
53 how did you get 53 tell me how did you get 53,000
Sir, by adding
just tell me the numbers you have added tell me cash in hand we have is 710 then Shankar have brought in 30,000 as his capital and 20,000 for goodwill that means 20 plus 30 will be 50 50,710 should be the total cash available I guess tell me how did you get 53,000 I'm not saying that you're wrong I just wanted to know how did you come up with 53,000
Sir, I added the unaccured commission.
unaccounted accrued commission yeah see this is an asset and this will be separately recorded by the name of accrued commission on the asset side we won't be adding this in under the cash Got it?
Yes, sir.
So I think I did not prepare the balance sheet yet, and this is how we will be calculating the cash. 710 plus 30,000 plus 50,000 and accrued commission will be taken over here. Accrued income, accrued commission will be it was 2400 na. Sorry. Yeah, 2400, right? And also tell me the value of the furnitures. Value of the furniture.
3960.
Furniture is 3960. 3960.
Yes, sir.
But the value, okay, 3960. And then there was building as well, right? Value of the building was 40,000. So after there is an increase in the value of the building, na? That means 55,000. Any other thing needed to be recorded on the asset side? We have cash in hand, cash in bank, debtor, stock, accrued commission, furniture, building. That's it, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and on the liability side, we need to write down the value of the capital account balance. So the capital is 470,53541 and 30,000. Adding all these values, let me just add all these. 47044 plus 53541 plus 30,000, we will get 130585. Done. And there is an outstanding rent as well, na? Sundry creditor is also there, so 12,435 for sundry creditors. Sundry creditor is 12,435, and there is an outstanding rent as well. Outstanding rent was 4,800. Is that right? Anything else that is required to be recorded under the balance sheet?
No, sir.
No. Now you will tally the balance sheet and you should get the correct answer. Your balance sheet should tally now. All right. So this was all about question number 117. I'm sure that both of you understood the calculation of it. If anyone have any doubt, can ask me. Otherwise, we'll move to the next question. Tell me, Aman Sania, any doubts?
No, sir.
All right, everyone. So this is all about the admission of partner. Now we'll move to the next topic, which is the retirement of partner. And I'm giving you one question for your homework. Please take the screenshot of this question, 118. It will be your homework. This is based on the admission of partner. In this question also, you need to prepare the revaluation account, the partner's capital account, and the balance sheet. All right, everyone, taken screenshot.
Yes.
Okay, let's start with the retirement of partner. I'm sure that all of you already understand the meaning of the retirement of partner. Now, what do you mean by retirement? Aman?
The partner is going from the
a partner is going from the firm, that is considered as the retirement. Yeah, that is it. So when the partner goes out of the firm, it affects the existing profit sharing ratio, right? Some partner will be gaining obviously because of the retirement of the partner. The retirement of the partner also, since it is affecting the entire partnership, because one partner is going out of the firm, it will affect the entire partnership business. It will affect the entire partnership firm. So therefore, it is also considered as the reconstitution of the partnership. So retirement comes under the reconstitution. If you are able to recall, we discussed that there are various methods of reconstitution. Reconstitution could be one of the factor of reconstitution could be change in the existing profit sharing ratio. It could be admission, retirement, and death could also be the factor of the reconstitution. So retirement of partner is one of the factor that leads to the reconstitution of the firm. All right, so let's start understanding the effect of retirement, how retirement affects the calculation of the profit sharing ratio. So in order to understand that, let's quickly start with the question. Since you already know the meaning and basic concept regarding the retirement, so I'll directly start with 109. Question number 119, which says that there are three partners A, B, and C, and their profit sharing ratio is 1/2, 2/5, 1/10. We need to find out the new ratio of the remaining partner if C retires. Could you please tell me the new ratio of the partners after the retirement of C?
Yes, sir.
All right, so just do the calculation. Let me know the answer. Both of you, Aman and Sally. What will be the new profit sharing ratio of the remaining partner after the retirement of C?
5:4:1.
After the retirement of the partner, it will be 5:4:1.
No, sir.
C is going now. So
5.
currently, see now the currently the profit sharing ratio is 1/2, 2/5, and 1/10. We need to equalize the bases. We just need to multiply it by 2, and we need to multiply it by 5. After doing so, we will get 5:4:1. This is the existing profit sharing ratio. No? This is the existing profit sharing. Now, question is saying that C is retiring out of the firm, and question doesn't tells you anything, right? That means the new ratio between A and B will be 5:4 only. This will be the new profit sharing ratio between A and B. Got it? Since C is retiring and question does not tells you that who is going to take over the share of C, that means the remaining partners will have to share the profits in the same ratio as they were sharing earlier, 5:4. Only we will cut out the share of C out of the existing profit sharing ratio. I hope it is clear. Aman, Tanya, is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Tanya, Aman.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So now let's move to the question number 120. It says that from the following particulars, calculate the profit sharing ratio of the partner. Shiv and Mohan and Hari were partners in a firm, sharing profit in the ratio of 5:4. Mohan retired and his share was divided equally between Shiv and Hari. Okay, this is the first question. And second question of this second part of the question says that P, Q, and R were partners sharing profit in the ratio of 5:4:1. P retires from the firm. So both these questions are completely different. These are not interrelated questions. All right, so both the questions need to be solved separately. So let's start with point A. The A part of the question says that there are three partners, Shiv, Mohan, and Hari, and their profit sharing ratio is given as 5:4. And we need to determine the new profit sharing ratio of the partners after the retirement of Mohan. Mohan is retiring, but question says that his shares will be divided equally between Shiv and Hari. Got it? And after considering these values, we need to determine the profit sharing ratio of the remaining partners. New profit sharing ratio. I hope the question is clear to both of you, Aman and Sania.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just quickly start with the solution. 100 and existing ratio is 5:5:4, right? And who is retiring? The partner, last part, the Mohan is retiring. Shiv, Mohan and Hari. Out of Shiv, Mohan and Hari, Mohan is retiring. This is Shiv, Mohan and Hari. So Mohan is retiring. Mohan share is Mohan share is 5/40. Question says that his share need to be distributed between the what was the name? Yeah. Shiv and Hari in the equal ratio. So that means Shyam is going to Shiv is going to get Shiv will take over 5/14 into 1/2, and Hari is going to get Hari will take over 5/14 into 1/2. So that means 5/28 and 5/28 as well. So this is the gaining ratio of Shiv and Hari. The gaining ratio of Shiv and Hari will be 1:1. Okay. Now we need to determine new profit sharing ratio of Shiv and Hari. Both of you, could you please calculate the new profit sharing ratio for Shiv and Hari quickly and tell me the answers?
So for the old one, should we take Mohan's ratio also?
Yeah, we need to consider Mohan ratio. So that means for finding out the shape.
Right.
So we need to add old ratio.
Sir, I can hear you.
Sorry?
No, sir, I can hear you.
I'm not audible. Your voice is very need to speak a little louder.
Sir, it's so feeble. I can't hear.
Old ratio plus the 4 by 40 plus 5 by 23.
Sir, I still can't hear you.
Same answer. Let's start with the B part of the question. Says that P, Q, and R were partners for the profit in the ratio. He retires from the firm. So P retiring, whatever the whoever is the remaining partner, they will be sharing the profit in the ratio. That should be left after cutting out P square. So 5:4:1 was the old ratio. So that means the new ratio will be 5:4:3 and he is retiring. That means the new profit sharing will be done. Hello.
So now we could hear.
Aman. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so what I was saying is that if the old ratio was old ratio was
So now we can't hear you.
am I audible now? Am I audible? Am I audible, both of you?
Yes, sir.
Is there some problem with my mic?
Yes, sir. We weren't able to hear you.
Okay, all right. Now I'm audible to you, both of you, clearly.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I think there's some problem with the mic. I have to hold my mic closer to my mouth. All right. Anyway, so question is that there are three partners, P, Q, and R. Their profit sharing ratio is currently 5:4:1. And question is telling us that P is retiring from the firm. Then could you please tell me what will be the new profit sharing ratio of Q and R?
5:4.
5:4. P is retiring.
4:1.
P
4:1.
4:1 will be the new profit sharing ratio. You don't have to do any calculation for it. Q, and if P is retiring, the new profit sharing ratio will be 4:1. Okay. All right. So I'm giving you one question for your homework as well. Question number 121. Take the screenshot of the question, please. In this question, you need to determine the gaining ratio of the partner. And how do you do that? How do you calculate the gaining ratio? Simply by subtracting the old ratio out of the new ratio. Got it, Aman and Sania?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Take the screenshot of the question, please. This will be your homework. Also, take the screenshot of 122. This is also your homework. And one more question. All right. Anyways, let's just do 2 questions in the homework. I'm not giving you any more question. Just do 2 questions, 121 and 122. All right, both of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is it for today's session. Thank you so much, both of you, for attending the class. And we'll be talking more about the retirement in the next class. We'll do